What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea, All Shade, Southern Charm, New Orleans, season 2, episode 5. I'm sorry. So we pick up exactly where we left off on last week's episode with the showdown between Kelsey and Tamica. And Kelsey say, "This is my house." Tamika say, "It's not your house." Kelsey say, "Justin, is this not our house? You're being too loud in my house. I want to go outside and I want you to talk to me like a woman." And then she grabbed Tamica by her arm, and Tamica like yank her arm away. And then what she does, some of her drink spills out on the floor. And then, like a child, Kelsey say, "Tamica, get outside and talk to me." "No, it's not up to him." I was like, "Girl, do you hear yourself sounding like a fucking 5-year-old?" Justin said, "You need to respect her in this house." To Tamica, Kelsey say, "Get her purse. Barry, you gotta go too." And on the way out, Tamika says she has no skin in the game, but it's her house. We'll see what happens when they break up. How I feel about it is, girl, it ain't your house. It's his house. Your name ain't on the motherfucking lease. At the end of the day, you are just a girlfriend. You are just a living girlfriend. If that nigga decide to break up with you tomorrow, you have no skin in the game, like Tamika said. If that nigga want to put you out, you have to go. You have to go. Your name is not on the lease. Your name is not on the deed. You are not co-mortgaging with him. No. And he did that on purpose. So when he can get rid of you, he can do so. So just because you helped him build that motherfucking, made decisions and this, and that, and you moved and got a closet space and helped pick out some furniture, at the end of the day, technically, that is still not your house, sis, and you backed yourself into a corner with that one. And that is just a shut up ring, basically. You know how niggas are proposed to a bitch and give her the ring and still ain't married her 9 years later, aka Drea Michelle been married to her, engaged to her baby daddy now for like how many years? 6, 7 years. Them niggas still ain't married. That was a shut up house. I'm gonna give her this. That's a big sign of commitment. It's the facade of a commitment to shut her up. But really, in all details, it's not even giving her the commitment that she wants, because it's not her house. She still don't got a ring. You're still technically just the girlfriend, sis. So all that hooping, hollering, yelling, and having him co-sign that, yeah, this is your house, at the end of the day don't mean nothing. If that nigga call the police and tell them this ain't her house, she gotta go, they gonna put your ass the fuck out. End of the story. So um Jeff say, "I gotta go." Jeff drunk as shit. He walks out. Everybody kind of looking like, "Oh God, this nigga drunk." So Rachel goes outside her sequin bedazzled suit to go check on Tamika and Barry. John Moody then joins them in the conversation. We then see Jeff come face plant in the grass and then just jump up and start running. Y'all, I tell y'all, I was in this house hollering that man took off running. John say to Barry, "You got that." He was like, "Man, I already had to deal with him the last time, so this is a recurring thing when Jeff gets drunk." Jeff then lays on the sidewalk, some old dirty white boy shit. Seeing this shit tonight made me realize, once again, I don't know if I want a white man. So then he lay out in somebody's yard as Barry tell him to get the fuck up. Jeff then take off running again. This nigga just love to run when he's drinking, when he's drunk. So then Jeff come over. No, I'm sorry. Barry then apologizes to Justin and tell him he got a beautiful house. This isn't it. Then Jeff come over to him and John Moody, and it was John Moody, Justin, and Barry. And Jeff come over and say, "I'm going to the French Quarter to party. Look, I don't even need a shirt." And he started unbuttoning his shirt. And I was like, "I want to see your chest. But nigga, you was drunk as shit." So then this nigga get in somebody's car that ain't the fuck he is. Then he stick his head out the door and say, "Sometimes we go out on top, other times we go out on the bottom." And Barry say, "Where you at?" And he say, "Everywhere, anywhere. Let's go." I was like, this nigga's a funny drunk. Then I don't like dealing with drunk folks. It's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like dealing with it. Don't nobody got time to be chasing you all over the place. Don't nobody got time for you to be dealing with your mood swings. Sometimes when people get drunk, they become angry drunks. I know all about that. I don't like that shit. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be around it. So I can understand I will give Reagan a bone. Because if she had to deal with that shit, that would make me want to leave that nigga too. But it still don't take away that she a gold digging ass bitch. So then this nigga starts singing the Lion King, a weem away, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sings tonight, in the jungle, the mighty jungle. I was like, what in the fuck am I watching? So then we skip to another day. Barry is preparing for his fashion show. He wants his daughter to be in it, which is very cute. Kelsey and Justin talk, and she says that Tamica tries to overtalk her all the time. And once again, she reiterates that this is her house. And Justin says, she needs to respect you. So it's Reagan's party for Reece. And Reece says that Reagan is just like his mother. She's a lawyer just like his mother. She's narcissistic just like his mother. She's a know-it-all just like his mother. She tell it like it is just like his mother. I was like, so basically you wanted a bitch that's going to take care of you. Okay. So Tamica and Rachel arrive, and Tamica does not speak to Kelsey, and Kelsey does not speak to Tamica. So she asks Reece and Reagan, have they picked out names? And Rachel said, you want to know? I know. And I was like, girl, why you say that shit? Because Tamica was like, she knows names and I don't. And Kelsey was like, I have mommy brain. I mean, Reagan was like, I have mommy brain. Bitch, you ain't got no mommy brain. You know exactly what you're doing. You're doing this shit to piss Tamica off. This is your way of getting back at Tamica by befriending other people and telling them shit before Tamica. That's your way of digging in Tamica's ass. And Tamica falls for it every fucking time. So Kelsey calls Justin and tells him that she's avoiding Tamica and is ready to come home. I was like, see, that's why we call you a scary bitch now. Because how you gonna let some bitch run you from a part that ain't paying you no damn attention? So Justin and Tamica sit down and talk at his office, and he tells her that Kelsey isn't some side chick. She was with him every step of the way, planning and developing that house, and for her to say that it's not hers was very dismissive. And he says that it may come to a point where he has to choose between the two women. And Tamica says, I'll make an attempt to make it right, to pacify him, because she still don't like that hoe. So Barry hasn't gotten the clothes in for the fashion show. He's stressing the fuck out. It's being delivered. The package still ain't came yet. He can't find it. The next day, Tamica called him, was like, what's going on? She could hear in his voice that it's some bullshit. He tell her he still ain't got the package, and Tamica's annoyed because she wants to jump in and do everything, like most women do, because we get shit done. But she wants him to do it on his own. Because men, you got to hold them niggas' hands most of the time. They act like they can't think. They act like children. So he get annoyed with Tamica because she tell him he's not aggressive enough and not assertive enough. And he hang up on her ass. I was laughing. So it's the day of the show. Barry isn't doing a rehearsal, which I was like, what? Tamica don't even believe that this nigga not doing no dress rehearsal. John Moody arrives and tells Jeff that he was sloppy drunk at the housewarming, and Jeff say that he didn't go to college parties, and while he was married, he didn't really get to party and have fun, so this is his time. And John just tell him, to control yourself, because it's a lot. So the fashion show begins, and John got his dick basically on display for everybody. All the women in the audience looking like, oh my God, I ain't really see nothing, but okay. So Jeff, as soon as he get off the runway, he go and grab a drink, and I was like, oh Lord, this is about to be some bullshit. Barry gives a speech, and he's very emotional. It's good to see Barry on top. We see Jeff ask a black girl out on a date, but sis was like, I'm not single. Reagan tells Tamica that she wants her and Rachel to help her plan the wedding. Meanwhile, one of their friends come over and congratulate Tamica on the fashion show, and she was like, talking about the clothes, and Tamica was trying to explain to her like the special fabric that Barry used on the exercise wear. And then Reagan jump in again and cut her off and say, I also want y'all to go dress shopping with me. And Rachel kind of just looking at her like, bitch, like this ain't about you. And Tamica looking at her like, bitch, this ain't about you. And so then Reagan and her sister leave, and Tamica tells Rachel like she is just over Reagan making everything about her. It's annoying as fuck because she's been nothing but supportive to her, and when she comes to her events, she keeps her mouth shut. She ain't been bringing up no bullshit. She's been being very PC, and they show clips where Tamica, did not start nothing at her events or nothing like that. Rachel agrees and says that she does the most and that she does make everything about her, and she too is getting on Rachel's nerve. And I was like, ooh. So Jeff gets drunk, y'all, and asks one of Tamica's cheerleaders, because Tamica is a cheerleading coach, out for drinks. The girl says yes, but that she has to be at work at 8 a.m. and would need her car the next morning need a car the next morning so she can get to work. But other than that, she down to party all night long. Then the screen goes black, and we see 40 minutes later, she texts Tamica to say that he just dipped. He just left her. So Tamica called him, and he was like, I guess he told her he was gonna come back or whatever. 20 minutes later, they all still waiting for him. Another like half an hour passed by. He still ain't came. Tamica, and Barry got their daughter out there in the middle of the damn night. The daughter upset because, Jeff is like an uncle to her. They get tired of waiting on him to come back, and they fucking leave. Then we see 2 hours later, the producers find Jeff. He drunk and mad, running all over the goddamn bayou and shit. They begging him to just get in the car so they can take him home. And he says everyone pushes him to leave. And one day he gonna get pushed to leave somewhere dangerously. And no one fucking cares about him. And then he take off running again. And I was like, child, everybody got time to be running behind your drunk white ass. Like, he does need to get his drinking in order. He's one of the people that he cannot drink. He just can't drink, period, because he's an angry drunk and he does not know how to control his liquor. So he can't drink at all. He just needs to stop drinking, period. One drink is too many drinks for Jeff. He needs to cut it the fuck out. It's very unattractive. He needs to stop that shit. Nobody want no sloppy drunk, mean ass drunk man around him. Don't nobody feel like dealing with all that. So that was my review on Southern Charm, New Orleans. Tonight's episode was funny as fuck. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell button, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, you guys.